6-0.
6-0.
All finishes.
Never been to a third round.
Never been to
that?
third. Your last fight, you almost, I don't know what that was. That a red naked? What was that?
Naked,
because
yeah.
his neck, like,
freaking.
he was like in a turtle position when you
Yeah,
did it.
he like tried to stand up, and
Yeah.
then I already had his neck, so he wasn't going anywhere.
That was pretty quick.
What was that?
No. And as far as him, like, we thought that was going to be your probably toughest fight. I mean,
was
you had a
nervous.
tough fight the one before that,
Yeah.
but as far as the talent,
On paper,
Yes.
I was like, wow, this
yeah,
kid's legit.
yeah,
6-2, so I'm like, okay.
yeah.
But
What'd you feel another day? Just another day in the office for you? Like,
pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I was kind of nervous. Like on paper, like he should have been my toughest fight.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, no disrespect to Sean. I mean, obviously he's a tough dude.
yeah,
But you know, he went for a big leg kick, and I just kind of caught it. And like me being a wrestler, my instinct is if I catch a leg, you know, I shoot in.
yeah.
So I got him down, and then once I got him down, you know, the one thing that we were kind of preparing for in that camp was, okay, this guy's got really long legs. He's going to throw up triangles.
Yeah.
So I'm on top of him. I'm in his guard, and I'm like, okay, the triangle's coming. The triangle's coming. Triangle's coming. Nope, there it is. And he throws the triangle out, right?
Yeah.
He throws the triangle out, but I was ready for it. So I had, like, my elbow on his ass.
Yeah.
So then I'm just like inching my way out, and I got out of it. And once I got out of it, I was like, oh,
In
okay,
control,
let's
yeah,
do what I
right
usually
there.
do. So, you know, took it back and finished the
you
fight.
made
so.
his neck like 3 inches longer, man. Because I took a photographer with me, and you have Will Paul who takes the best photos, in New England and beyond. But I took it, sometimes I take a guy with me, and he had the best photo of you right there, like. You had your tongue out too while you were choking. You were like, I was like, oh my god, I had that photo everywhere. I don't know how many times I chopped it up into different little things. I was gonna make a meme out of it, but I got kicked off Facebook.
That would have been funny.
But you've just been proven every fight. That fight before that was a war. We talked about that.
That was a fun one.
And you need them.
Right.
You definitely need them. And then you had this one, which was much easier. What are you
this was
expecting
kinda
now, man?
getting it
We're back. Back at it. We're going for that 7th win.
Yeah, I mean.
So what are we looking for, man? Because the
know.
UFC's knocking. It's got to be knocking.
I
One
hope
of
so.
your buddies right there, Manny. Just gone.
Manny
You were
made
with
it,
him.
man. Yeah.
So-
So the next one, I don't even know. I mean, I don't really know too much about this guy. He's 3-2. But he's the type of guy. He's 3-2, but he's fighting quality opponents.
Mm-hmm.
He's not fighting any bums. So even though he has 2 losses, those 2 losses are to legit people. So I can't look past them, obviously. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know too much about him. I've seen like 1 or 2 of his fights. He likes to keep his hands down, which is cool. Yeah, I mean.
Does that mean is this going to be a stand-up thing? Or
Could be. I mean, but that's the thing. I've said in the
What's
past,
as far as you know about him? What's his background as far as what his bread and butter?
I don't really know his background, but watching him fight, he definitely looks like a striker.
Okay.
I mean, he looks like a karate guy or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
just
'Cause
like
he can't-
to throw
yeah,
back
right,
kick.
that's
Yeah,
what
he has that side
That's
stance
it.
kind of.
That's the only thing he
kinda
has.
sideways.
All right.
Yeah, a little wild. So
Is that me?
that's
Oh, I'm on speaker. We sound
you're on
awesome.
speaker.
That's
But yeah,
nice.
so yeah, I mean, I've said in the past, I don't like game plans. You know what I'm saying? Like my wrestling coach in high school, he used to always say, wrestling or fighting even is just action and reaction. So I don't like to go into fights with a set game plan. I'm going to go in there, I'll take what he gives me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go in there and be like, oh, I'm going to go, knock his face off. Because then what if he, what if he's good, or if I'm going to be like, oh, what if I just shoot in right away?
Yeah.
What if the kid has good submissions?
Yeah.
It's like, I just take what he gives me, feel him out, and see
Exactly.
what happens.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like my last fight, I didn't plan on that.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, I'm taking him down.
Didn't you say something to him before the fight? You said, just get in there and take him down and do what you do.
That's what he said. I wasn't gonna do it.
You're not fighting him, though.
Exactly what happened. That's what I told him.
That's what he said. He said, your last fight, you almost got knocked out. I want you to go in there, take him down, and choke him out. And I'm like, okay, that's what he said. That's exactly what he said. And
Change that angle, shoot, take it down, choke him out.
Excellent.
No punches.
Excellent.
So-
And this one, I
Yeah,
can
he's
see it
something
in
like
this
this.
one too. This one I watch his fight, and he That's the only thing I get worried. Is that a spinning back kick.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm not worried about anything about that. I think it's gonna be like the other ones. Richie's
Yeah, I
gonna
see
choke
him.
him.
You know what I see? I see him.
I don't want to give away the plan.
No, I understand. But I see Richie. I see you smiling when he tries some of that spinning stuff and stuff. Like I see you going. You're gonna be on Access TV, of course.
Right.
As far as we got Nate Andrews,
Nate,
headline of the
Chris
clock,
Curtis.
going for the lightweight title of Bacon.
Yeah.
You're on the Access TV guy. Gary Belletto.
This card's
we got
ridiculous.
this kid.
It's Nate Andrews, Chris Curtis, Colleen Medeiros, Gary Belletto, and Sean Soriano, and me.
Who they have left for the rest of the year until he comes
Yeah,
back
it's
and this guy's
crazy.
back. And, like
Yeah.
that's like the best of New England right there,
Yeah.
basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Nate's
Yeah,
like right
John
there.
Duma's on there.
Duma's on the card. Like the undercard is ridiculous
Yeah.
too. It's
Crazy.
Yeah, this whole.
They
card
should
is
let
stacked.
someone stream that, by the way.
Yeah.
People can see him white.
I'm saying,
Hey, why
You know
not?
what I mean?
Oh, that used to drive me nuts.
Or record it and send it out later. You know what I mean?
You see some drunk guy in the crowds.
Yeah, there's like six
They can't
guys in
say
there.
it. Put it in your
It's all like
pocket.
shaking and stuff. That's where I get my footage nowadays. I share the drunk guys freaking go live. It's like sideways and like put his face in it.
A little shaky, but
Yeah,
it's
that used to drive me nuts. Is fighting on the undercard, and then there would be no video. Of it.
Yeah.
And this one time, I actually I emailed Access.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, like I fought on the undercards. Like, is there any way I can
Because
get
they
my
all
video?
feel there's cameras going
And
on.
they sent it to me, and I got one of my fights.
Really?
So I'm like, awesome. So then every time I fought, I would ask them.
Yeah.
But then the next time he's like, oh yeah, no, we can't. And then the next one he's like, oh yeah, we don't really like record them anymore. And I was like, what? Why?
Well, here's why I have a little problem with that. Not a little problem, but
Big one.
because you guys coming up like you're 1-0,
Exactly.
going for your second 0. There's no footage out there of like these guys that are 1-0, 2-0, sometimes 4 or 5-0.
Yeah.
Because they're on the undercard. How do you study like
There's
with
nothing
the
to study no
with,
more,
with the
yeah.
evolution of the game now and younger kids picking it up and learning it? They need that footage out there.
They do.
These kids got to learn how to break down film
Yeah.
with their coaches earlier now. You know what I mean? So they got to stop thinking of that.
Sometimes because it's amateur, sometimes for the safety of your fighter too. Like
Right.
you can have somebody that's the first fight,
Yeah.
but that guy maybe have 40
Exactly. He might have 40 freaking Muay Thai
boxing,
fights,
yeah.
and you know what I mean? And you don't know.
You go like, what?
everything's selling yourself too, though. So if you wanna go talk to UFC or something, and you're getting
You
up
need
there,
the
man,
tape.
they need to see something.
Yeah, you need
You need your
a
footage, man.
Yeah.
You need your footage.
do need
You
it.
need to see all your
Exactly,
highlights, and If
something.
you don't have it, then what are you gonna sell?
and not to get off, but
Yeah,
they
but no,
should.
but-
I mean, it's
yeah.
an undercard. I mean, somebody should at least record it and send it
have
out
it up
or
there.
have it later.
Yeah.
And
The other thing
Dude.
too is it's like if you don't have those undercard fights, you take a guy like Jose Lugo or John Duma,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, like his first fight ever, but we don't have any video of it.
you had a first round finish. You were on Access TV.
Yeah, that was on Access,
Your debut.
so-
But here's the
Yeah,
thing.
awesome.
But then you have this big finish. You're talked about Access. You're on Access TV.
Yeah.
If you were on the undercard,
Right. It'd be
nothing, and it was a fabulous finish. Same thing with John
Yeah.
Duma, his first 2 fights. You know what I mean? So, that's why they gotta have this footage. It's not.
Definitely.
It's for everything. Safety.
good for
It's for
everybody.
the evolution of the sport. And if you're not, what's the harm of letting somebody record it
Yeah.
and send it out? I mean,
I would
where
like
are
to
you gonna
see-
make money? I mean, you guys, some of these local events, they pay like an outside. Not Flow Combat because they're huge, they're
Yeah.
big, but another independent, smaller market person to do the
Yeah,
fight,
to do
and
it.
they charge like what, a few dollars, but they don't get anyone, they don't get much on there,
Sure.
and they need somebody like some kind of non-profit, some kind of like.
Somebody like you.
Like
some-
you.
Somebody like you. Say it.
I can't get kicked off. You know me. I'll record the whole undercard. I'll put freaking Star Wars people coming in. You know I'll edit it. I'll edit your name flashing in. I'll I'll like, I'll have the drums in there with Richie playing drums on his own fight. But you know I'm gonna, not just me, but you know independent media guys, like we got a whole row of up and coming media people there that would die. Now, I'm not saying stream them live. No. I'm saying to be able to record them and break them down and add them to a Facebook page.
Send them.
Something that you have something to share.
I want to show my grandkids one day.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Don't do it go live though, because you never know when your Facebook's gonna vanish and it starts to go on. So everything goes on YouTube.
Good to know.
To do that's a big thing, and I've been talking about that since I got in this game, is getting these kids be able to see their fights. Access TV, they got access. Thank God CES has Access TV to do it. You know what I mean?
Nice.
They'll eventually do something with the undercards. But to get back to you, let's talk a little. We mentioned Flow Combat.
Yes.
You're in with them. You call the fights for Cage Titans. You're a big influence in there. You're a huge name, not only fighting, but as that voice for Cage Titans.
Cool.
What's going on with that? And how'd you get that gig? How'd that all come about?
Well, that's a funny story, actually. So it's me and Andy, right?
Yeah.
Me and Andy Kurzankowski. He's another one of our teammates. So that was supposed to be Sean Gilday's job.
Okay.
And him, actually. And so what ended up happening is the day of so I had been bugging Mike about it for like the past year or so.
Yeah.
And then I heard that Sean was going to do it, so I kind of, just joking around, I would kind of, bust their balls about it.
Yeah.
And then
he was going to do it alone by himself?
No,
or have a pod? Oh, with you. Okay.
So then the day of the fight, Sean actually calls me up, and he was sick. And he was like, hey, like, I can't do it. Like, you got to do it for me.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, like, I can do it. And then, like, he kind of, like, was confused about the whole thing, so he didn't really want to do it anymore. So,
why? Because he was doing, or
No, I don't like last minute switches.
Oh, all right. You had to.
I thought it was gonna be a mess.
I was gonna say, your outfit's like what color cord?
Yeah. No, it's not even that.
So I'm like, all right, that's fine. So then I'm like, all right, I got a guy. So I call up Andy, because Andy, he's got a good voice. Like, I knew he was gonna be good at it.
Yeah.
So I call up Andy. I'm like, Andy, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm heading to the fight soon. And I was like, no, I need you here now. We're commentating. He's like, okay.
And this is for Flow Combat, right?
Yes.
So was this their first?
That was the first
broadcast.
No. It was the second time on Full Combat,
All right.
but it was the first time where we had commentators.
Okay.
So yeah.
Excellent.
So,
The first
I guess.
fighting.
Yeah,
You
it
probably
worked out
fought
great.
half of them.
Right.
Or
It
trained
worked out
with
great, because every
most
time
of
I go to Cage Titans, I pretty much know everybody.
Yeah.
I know the whole card, unless they're like out of staters, because we're getting a lot of out of staters now.
Well, we don't talk about that.
Yeah, well,
No, you have to.
Well, you have to say something about it.
No,
Because
you have
I think because the majority.
Never get an interview out of New
The-
freaking
the-
England again.
Oh my god. So, but like, you got to think of like the majority of the people that are watching on Full Combat are the people that can't be there.
Yeah.
So they're the out of staters watching their guys.
Yeah, exactly.
So you definitely have to me and Andy, we do a good job of we go to weigh-ins and we'll talk to everybody.
Yeah.
If we don't know somebody, we like, hey, we're the
Get
commentators,
something out of
like
them. Yep.
anything you want us to mention, this and that, get to know them a little bit. So
That's
we always,
great,
as long as
man.
we do our homework,
That's
it always,
great.
and it always works out. And people have been liking it, so we've.
It's great, man.
Yeah,
It's
I love
freaking
it.
great.
It's so much fun too.
I can imagine. Yeah, you guys Andy, he's funny.
oh.
He's like a.
He's the guy.
He's
Like,
like
I'm
he
there,
yells at
but
it.
he's the guy.
He's that. Oh, it's all over, guy. But yeah, it's a great mix. I love it. Flow Combat's huge, man.
Yeah, and they
it's
love us.
freaking
They
huge.
love
Of course
us.
they love.
I don't know if you realize, but like Full Combat, Full Combat actually said to Mike that we're the highest rated thing on Full Combat right now, like the highest rated local show.
Awesome.
And they have a lot of shows.
Yeah, they do.
So,
they are.
Yeah.
They're actually doing. I just heard Lion Fight. They're doing Lion
Oh,
Fight
you don't like it?
in London.
Oh, that's cool.
I could have sworn I saw it on the Lion Fight Scott Kent put it out that Flow
yeah, 'cause
Combat.
line fight's not on Access.
No, their last card was the first card
Right.
that wasn't with Access. That was kind of like
Yeah,
weird.
that
Everybody
wasn't-
was streaming it.
Yeah, that
You
wasn't
know, it
even
was
on
nuts.
TV. That
Yeah,
was
no, they were letting all the media stream
Right.
it, but they were all getting shut down because the walkout music. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? 'Cause, that's if you know that happens. Depends how popular you are. As soon as my Facebook Live goes on, I'm shut down. So. The minute goes up, there goes all our money. There goes our money. Meanwhile, I spent $200 just to get to the show. So, man, I'm glad you got both things working, and I mean you're young in your career too,
Yeah.
as far as MMA. You're 6-0. You're going for your 7th, whatever you want to do in there, because that's your cage. You went with Manny in his debut for UFC. You had were you getting your name in there? Was a little bit like you had it? Yeah, it was you're in the pod. You're in the pod.
He was like,
drop my name everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't, I'm friends with Manny, but I wasn't like in his corner.
Yeah.
I wasn't like in the back but it was more just I'd never been to Florida, so I wanted to go to Florida,
Nice.
so that was one thing. And then, me and Andy sat cage side.
Yeah.
So it was just to,
You were going
just to
like
go to the
showing some
card.
pictures and
Yeah,
stuff.
just
It
to
was
go
great.
to the card was
Yeah.
fun. Like it was awesome. Like
Yeah.
just sitting cage side at a UFC was awesome. So it was just all around just a great experience. It was a lot of fun. And then to see Manny win was really cool.
And
know, 'cause it was
the way
that's-
he wins
That's
too.
a guy that
Yeah.
a guy that I've trained with. You
Yeah.
know, and there, he made it. So can I.
You've commentated for him a bunch of
I've called
times.
his
You've seen him
fights
win a
few
million
times.
fights. So,
Exactly.
so all right, how did it? You had to have that, like when you went down there. So you weren't in the back with Manny, but did you see it? Like you didn't go to the UFC facility, or did you get to go there and play around or anything like that?
But I plan on going soon though, because Joe Giannetti.
Yeah, because
He's Ultimate Fighter and stuff like that. So hopefully I'll be able to go to Vegas with them when they go.
Oh, because they're gonna have the shows being aired in April, right? The series.
Yes.
And then we don't, that's
we
all
don't
hush
know.
hush right
Yeah,
now.
that's all hush hush.
Who
Can't say
knows? He could
anything
be. He's gonna be there. He's part of the show. So whether he's on the final card or made it somewhere, he's gonna be there anyway.
don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So that's damn cool. There's a lot of stuff going on. Get me an interview with him when he's can talk
down
down the line. Well, we'll have him in. We'll have you guys in again. Bring some more
Oh,
friends
no.
and stuff. But that's great, man.
So.
You got, dude. You're right there.
Yeah, after
You're
this
right there,
fight,
man.
it's full speed ahead.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I'm gonna start,
What do you
pushing myself.
what are you fighting at? What weight class you fighting
This
at?
is 25, man.
What were you 130 the last fight? So you've
130.
been like you were talking, progressively getting down
Yeah,
a
I
little
did.
bit.
I did my first 4
He's
pro
getting
fights.
down to you.
Yeah. But my first 4 pro fights were at 35.
Yeah,
Then I did 2 at 30.
yeah,
First one I made it pretty easily.
yeah.
Second time, not
Was
so
that when he
much.
was in the car with
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
stuff?
yeah.
I was at weigh-ins. I remember.
I was not happy about that
Yeah.
one, but
I think you had to cut a testicle off. Or
he
something.
almost made it.
This
No,
one
I was
gonna
Devin
be
Powell.
mad.
Never
I
mind.
don't
Devin
know.
Powell lost the
I don't
testicle.
You can't play with that stuff, man.
What's going on?
I'm gonna
This
change
time
his
Almost
head
had
this
kicks
time.
into his ears.
No, but this time I'm a lot more disciplined. I've been a lot more strict with my diet. So
Well, you
you
have
know
to be, too,
we're 2 weeks out now. So I
Yeah.
mean I'm like 144 right
All
now.
right.
So I mean I'm on
Awesome.
track to make it.
But yeah, you're
Not worried about
6-0. You're on Access TV all the time. I mean, I know
My
you.
last fight, honestly, I went in. I was like 2 weeks out. I was like 160, and I was like, I should probably start losing weight.
Just,
and
and you went in there and
Yeah, and then I went in and I woke up. I was like 133, and I was like, oh, by the time I get there, I'll be
see,
fine.
yeah, you've been through it. And, but yeah,
Shit happens.
yeah,
But,
you're in
yeah,
like
whatever.
Eskimo
We-
gear in that car.
Yeah, I had to. Oh my god.
It's awesome. You're like posting everything. You and Taylor. You guys are troublemakers.
I'm sitting there we're trying to heat the car up so I can, try and sweat, and then Taylor's just taking selfies.
It's awesome.
Okay.
He's alive.
Nice.
So, yeah.
All right, my man. All right, well,
Enough from me.
yeah, we gotta get away from you. You're already a star. This kid's on his up and coming. He's on his way.